What's up today out there in YouTube land? Hey, I got to thinking the amount of crimes that's going on. Number one, murders in my area, and I live in Ohio. Several people got shot in the next city over. I heard about some people getting shot in a county, a couple counties up from me. They found them out in the ditch, like 3 people. Then my friend called me today and said that a couple of his friends got shot down in Columbus, Ohio. It's getting pretty rough. It's really incredible when you stop and think about this. The things that's happening and the way people are shooting each other is really unreal. You know, you stop and take a look. In my opinion, I've been around a long time. The investigators take it to an unbelievable length, and they use junk science. They believe they're experts in fibers and hairs and these types of things and fires and stuff like that, when they've been proven wrong over and over and over, but yet they still put the person in prison that might be innocent. Now, when someone kills somebody, they're probably not innocent. I mean, let's just call it what it is. But the bottom line is here, they're doing all these things and they're basically lying. They're doing presumptions and assumptions where they can make it up. Now, you try to say, well, why? Anybody ever would ask me when I was younger, when I would say something, they'd say, why would you think that? Well, the reason that I would think that is, I'm going to shock you. The amount of money they make from 2 deaths, the person that killed and the person that died, that's 2 deaths. Because by the time they're done, they're going to put you in a little cell and basically you're dead. So the amount of money they get for administrating this murderer, and they should, but it's not made apparent to the world on how much money they make off of a dead person. Now, I can't give you a number, but I would guess it's in the billions. And I would guess it's in the billions for the person that did the murder. Now, if you stop and think about this and just answer these questions for yourself, common sense. It costs money to hold people in jail. It costs money to take people to trial. It costs money for investigators or police officers or prosecutors and judges and lawyers. And it costs a lot of money. So the way I look at it is, it's equal to a mortgage or a security, let's say, if you back up and look at it. Now, when a case is opened, really that's like, creating a mortgage. It's like, creating a loan or something that's going to be monetized in the end to make a lot more money than it appears, because it has to do with probably the Securities Exchange Act, I would guess. Now, what I'm really stating is they're hungry and they're after these people and they want to get them no matter what happens. They don't care if they're innocent. It's not about that. It's about, can we open a case? Can we show where we monetize things, or we needed the funds and we got approved for the funds, and they just keep going and going and going and going until they exhausted the areas that they can study, or the money from whatever account they're getting it from. They're getting it from different people's accounts. Eventually, the murderer's account's paying them, the person that died's account's paying them. I would challenge anyone to show me this isn't true. This is just a thought from one man that's been in this a long, long time. So, you add up what it takes to run someone down and to put someone in prison. And I'm not saying people don't deserve to go to prison. What I'm saying is they care about the money. They care about how much money they're going to make. It's really been on my mind heavily because people are getting shot all over the place. I really have seen no real reason why these people killed people, but I'm not on the ground in that city and I don't know the police, or I haven't seen anything in the newspaper, but it made me think, stop and think about this. Everything is a commercial transaction and everything costs money. If you look at things, like the criminal case or any criminal case, there has to be a dollar amount. There has to be a reason why these people lie a lot. Now, if you believe that the police officers tell the truth, you're living in a cave, because they stretch it and they lie and they say these things that don't really add up, prove they're circumstantial, in nature. I'm just saying this is their everyday practice, and they're getting paid for it. They're getting rank for it. Okay? They're running it. They're the judge, the jury, and the executioner. How can you have a jury of the people of the state of Ohio, and the jury of the state of Ohio is going to sentence you? How can you have that? That's an impossibility. That's just totally not right and not fair. It's bizarre. I'm saying that people do need punished, but I'm also saying that on the other hand, there has to be a dollar amount connected with someone killed someone, the person that did the murdering, and the person that died. Who gets that money? Where does that money go? Where does that money come from? It comes from their estate, and they're depleting your estate. It's really mind-boggling when you think about it. Most people probably don't think about how much money is associated with the different police officers that are researching this and putting in reports and doing all these things they say is necessary to convict a person. It has to go to such great lengths, and then they sentence the person accordingly. And I'm saying that it has something to do with the amount of money they had to spend to get the person convicted. It's just one man's thought. We'll talk to you soon. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up, and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.